Hi everyone, we're Kate and Katrina, and this is our dog Klyde. Klyde is our 10-year-old, 12-pound rescue pup.
When transitioning into van life from our comfortable lives at home, we spent a lot of time thinking about what Klyde would need to be as comfortable and as happy as possible.
We found that these 5 essentials greatly improved our entire experience. So we wanted to share them with you so your dog can also live their best dog van life.
Links to all of these are going to be in the description below.
Let's get started.
Let's get started. Item number 1 is this Ruffwear Knot-a-Hitch. So what this is it's a run line that you can set up between 2 trees or something similar and then clip your dog's leash to it. And our favorite thing about this is that your dog won't get tangled up in anything when it's running around. We used to just tie Klyde up to a tree or like a stake in the ground or something, and he would get tangled up in everything. But this way, the leash kind of hangs from above him wherever he goes. We can just clip him to that and have no problems, and he won't get tangled on anything. This is the first thing that we set up when we get to a camp, so he can just explore a little bit while we set everything else up. It's super easy to set up and take down, and it stores really small, but you can actually spread it out. I'm not sure what the number of feet is, but we'll put it right here. But it can go a pretty far distance. It has been so nice to have this so we don't have to worry about untangling him every 5 seconds, and it just makes the whole camp a lot more relaxing. On to item number 2.
Number 2 is our OllyDog Vagabond bed. Basically is a travel dog bed. We use this for outside. So once we get to a camp, after we set up that line, we just take this bed out and we lay down for Klyde. The nice thing about this bed is it has a bottom that's very durable and it's good for the outdoors. And then it's also super easy to wash. And Klyde, he doesn't really like to lay on the ground. So if we just plop this bed down for him, he enjoys it so much more being in the outdoors. We wanted him to have a separate outdoor bed so his indoor bed isn't always going outside and getting dirty and sappy and everything else that this bed gets on it. So it's super nice to have this packable one that we just set up outside for him.
Next is this K9 Knavigate Sport Sack. This is just a backpack made for dogs, and the reason we chose this one is because it has a waist belt and it's the most similar to a regular hiking backpack. Use case is pretty obvious. Our dog is pretty small and we like to go on hikes, sometimes really long hikes, so it's super nice to have a backpack that we can put him in so he doesn't have to walk a really far distance. Another cool thing about having a backpack for your dog is that you can take him into places that he otherwise wouldn't be able to go. So in one of our recent videos, we climbed up this really tall, it was like 120-foot column, and it had a spiral staircase going up it. And we managed to take Klyde with us, which was a really cool experience. Item number 4 requires a bike.
Number 4 on our list is the Buddyrider. This funny looking thing is incredible. This is basically like a child car seat for a dog on a bike. So it attaches to the bar under your seat, and basically it has all of these harnesses that keep Klyde clipped in really safe. And he just sits here and enjoys the ride. So he gets to go with us anywhere we want to bike ride. Sometimes we bike ride to a hike and he just gets to ride on here with us. He's obviously too little to run beside a bike, so this is a great alternative. My mom actually found this, and the first time I seen it, I thought it just looked absolutely ridiculous, but the more I watched videos on it, I was like, this thing is genius. Basically, it doesn't attach to your handlebars and it doesn't attach to the back of your bike, which makes it a lot more safer for your dog, and it keeps their center of gravity in a more natural position on your bike than being on your handlebars. If they move, then you feel it. Here, you don't really feel it at all. It just feels totally natural. And Klyde just totally enjoys. He loves being in this thing, going on bike rides and feeling the breeze in his face and through his mohawk.
We have the hitch attachment on both of our bikes, so we could just switch the carrier between the bikes, whoever wants to have Klyde on at the moment. And yeah, so that's a really cool feature.
Overall, this thing is absolutely wonderful. Our biggest goal with the backpack and the Buddyrider was just to be able to take Klyde with us as much as possible and to not have to leave him in the van.
But sometimes it's just going to be unavoidable and you'll have to leave your dog in your van for certain things like going grocery shopping, or if you're going on a hike in a national park or anything like that. So our fifth essential is actually in the van. Number 5 on our essentials list is a good ventilation system inside your van. So this is the doghouse, the little box that we built for Klyde. If you want to watch the video over here of us building it. When we built this, we decided to include 2 fans in the back here, and they're exhaust fans. So what they do is they pull air through the box this way. And we just did that when we were thinking about keeping Klyde cool, whether we're in here or not. Like I said, sometimes you will have to leave your dog in your van. Kind of sucks, but that's just the way it is. In order to be safe when doing that, there's a couple things that you should think about. What we do is, for one, we have these exhaust fans here, but we complement it with this fan, which we just use this one for a bunch of different things. But when we leave, we can just take this down, move it down here, and then point it at his box. So we have this fan going in, these fans going out, and to add on to that, we also have our main max air fan in our roof right here. So we use this all the time, but when we leave Klyde in the van, we turn this on to have air coming in. So we're pulling fresh air in, and then down here, this fan is directing air into Klyde's box, and then these fans are pulling it out, helping circulate it. In addition to all these fans, we also put Reflectix up on all of our windows to basically just keep the sun out and keep it a lot more cooler in here. So for those times when we absolutely have to leave Klyde in here, we can do so knowing that he's going to be safe and comfortable.
All right, guys, that's it for this video. We hope that sharing our 5 essentials helped you to gain a better understanding of what you might need for van life with your dog.
Like I said before, we'll put links in the description for all of those different things. And we post a new video every single Sunday, so make sure you go down and subscribe so you can join the community. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye. Klyde should say bye. Come on, buddy. Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye.
His tail wagged.
Thanks for watching my video.
Aw. Cute.